Hi chat. I had started stream, and then my brain didn't comprehend that I had started stream. Oh, where's my? How is that? My oh, never mind. Anyway, hi. How we doing? Fuck, these are falling out already. How we doing? I might throw my hat on. My hair's bugging me. How we doing, chat? Anyway, we're gonna try and build a train. In a creative build world. Also, you're not gonna believe when you see this, because I didn't believe when I saw this. But I can't make that any softer. I can't. So, ooh, my hat got caught in my hood. Anyway, I have my iPad here, so I can pull up references. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. And yeah, and we're just gonna fly around, figure stuff out, and I'll yap throughout, probably. I don't want this one. It's uncomfortable. Anyway, let me try and get comfy. Not easy. Not easy at all. Just push it away. Push it away. I also need to keep moving around so that it doesn't do the weird thing. Also, this is crazy. So as I've previously mentioned, I have started watching Hermitcraft in the past like year or two, and I learned that they use two mods to help with the render distance. One being Bobby Mod, and the other being Voxy with a V. And I got those as I was figuring out what to stream, and I was like, playing a lot of Phasma lately. I don't know what to do in Stardew at the minute, and like Repo, I love Repo, but we've been waiting so long for the update, and we have no idea when it's coming out, that it's kind of just like depressing. So I decided, okay, well, I guess we'll play some Minecraft, and I didn't know what to do, so I was like, well, we could actually start planning out the train, because I've been trying to do that. And you'll see what I've done. I haven't done a lot, because I got discouraged. But I was like, okay, so I need to figure out what to do. I had like 5 minutes before I had to start streaming. I was like, fuck it, if we're gonna play Minecraft, we need to get these mods. So I quickly downloaded them and then troubleshooted them, and had to download a lot of other stuff and get it all working out. And I loaded in some of the chunks. So, and then I also lowered the amount of chunks we could see, because my PC ain't that good, and I'm not at the point yet where I can get a CPU where I'm willing. Not yet. Maybe next month, because I definitely need it, and then I need to figure out that whole thing, and that's scary. But yeah, so let me make this a full screen, which I hate. There we go. So this is the same seed. I basically just like copied the world, and well, I didn't copy the world. I could have. I'm realizing that now. I literally could have. I could have just gone in my files and created it. Anyway, this is the same seed. As you can see, there's that weird birch tree that I haven't cut down. So our setup is literally like here. There's that lava pit. Our old setup's over there. And as you can see, we can see pretty far. There's a literal village over there, which I forgot existed. I did see it one time when I went searching that way for a type of wood. I can't remember what type of wood. But like we could see all the way over here. I didn't even know that this was here, so that was interesting. We could see the village from here. The stairs are having a weird time with the loading of in. And there's a beach. There's like a little sandy beach, and there's actual turtles over there. I didn't know that there were turtles over there. which was interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting to see how far, and this was me turning it down, and I had to go around and load in all of these chunks as well, but it'll remember these chunks, and it'll load in later. Did I just see a little... I thought I saw one of the little village shacks down by the water. I don't think I did. I didn't go close to the village to have it load in, so maybe we do that. I will say that while loading in the chunks, it definitely affects the frames, so we're not going to go super far. I just kind of want to get this, and there goes the frames. I have also upped my flying speed a little bit. Oh! Yeah, you can see like with small movement, we lose quite a lot of frames just from my PC trying to load everything in. Look, a cat. Hello. Wait, I thought I got the last of the villagers from over here. Maybe they're spawning? Based off of like the... Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I thought I got all the villagers. You did. This is a different world. Idiot. Anyway. Like, you can see some stuff. I haven't gone over there at all. Oh. That's cool. I definitely... Well, maybe it is a small village. Anyway, we can go back home now. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. And I will say, I did... as I was getting ready for stream, look at how cool the river looks. Let me just fly up real quick. Look at how cool it looks. It's literally like cut through the land, and I think it's so cool. I don't know where it goes. I haven't even gone over that way. Like, it's so cool. I haven't been over there. But I went and I loaded in this mountain, and it's incredible. Like, it literally looks as if there was like a lake or a river or something that just froze. It's so cool. Anyway, this is what I built when I was giving this a go the first time around. I was trying to figure out how to do the train tracks, and this is kind of what I have so far. I couldn't tell if I liked the deep slate better or the tough better. I kind of liked the tough the most, I think. Just because of the likelihood of me using the deep slate in the train itself, and this was me trying to figure out the train. This was me trying to figure out, like, kind of texture and palette, because, you know, I have some thought, but again, I'm not a builder. This is me stealing from the builders that I watch on the internet, and I'm like, oh, I forgot I could do that. Oh, and I've done this as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. This isn't a normal Minecraft thing. This is a mod thing. This is Axiom that does all this, which is, I think this happened on stream one time as we were going to defeat the Ender Dragon. I hit Alt by accident, which did this and forced me into creative, and then I just, yeah. Anyway. I also have command. This is basically the height of my redstone knowledge. I have command blocks here, and you'll see what they do in a second. And even getting this to work was finicky because I don't know how to redstone at all. We've seen that before on stream. Anyway, God, this is crazy. It genuinely, I've never seen so far in Minecraft before, and it's mad. And we could see even further if I went and loaded in those chunks, but I haven't. And I won't on stream. Anyway. And the mod will, like, remember all of this, which is crazy. Anywho. Train and tracks. I liked the pop of the spruce with the tough. You know? It's just hard. Again, it depends on what the train itself looks like. So that's kind of the thing. See, look, sun setting. Sun dips behind the hill. And boom. And that's what that one does. That's what this little setup does. Yeah. I'm realizing now I probably could have just put the sensor on top of the command block, but eh. And then this one I just set up before stream because it started raining. So that one just clears the weather if it starts raining. Which is nice. Because apparently, listen, I'm no stranger to Minecraft. I know that, at least there used to be, the game rule do, like, daylight cycle, or day cycle, or whatever. That's gone now. And I can't find any, like, I can find people talking about, like, the command, but not that it's no longer available. And, like, you can try, like, day, you can try, like, psych, I don't know what that is, but, like, it is not there anymore. I don't know why I put this button here. I think I was trying to texture it. I think that was my poor attempt at texture. But yeah, so main what do you call it? Point of reference inspiration is, I actually do have some of this pulled up. It's loading. It's loading. Is the, obviously we're doing the Steam engine. Duh. I don't know what I'm doing. Duh. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. The Scottish Steam engine. I don't remember. Why is my iPad so slow? Why are you slow? Why are you laggy? That's great. Where is it? This is what happens when you forget the fucking names of things. Why is it not showing up? The Jacobite, that's it. I got there. But that's the main, it's like the Steam engine train you still see today. Unfortunately, a lot of people know it as the train that leads to Hogwarts. Unfortunately. Another thing that Rowling has ruined. I just want pictures of the train. Beautiful train. Got the black engine with like the red detail and carriages and that. Hi Shane, welcome in. We're gonna build train. Don't know how, if I'm honest. And I'm a bit at a standstill. Also, these pictures are so tiny. Maybe. How you doing, Shane? How's it going? Maybe we start with just like the carriages, because I feel like that might be easier. And the thing is that they are red. There's wool, there's terracotta. Terracotta might be kind of the way. Just because it has, like, the dullness to it of, like, you know, like, kind of like a metal, you know? Like, with age. God, that's so bright. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, I also hate the texture of red wool. Like, you look at that and you're like, yeah, that's wool. That's like a, you know? Like, that's not something you build a house out of. That's like carpet. Red concrete is too flat, I think. You know? It's just too flat, not a lot of texture, quite vibrant. But this also just kind of looks... like, seeing it next to something that is definitely red, it just feels like dusty, like rust sort of vibe. which I guess is kind of what we're thinking. And then they, you know, glazed terracotta is horrible. Don't know why they made that a thing. I even genuinely looked into using like shulkers, because like they've got some like weird textures to them and that sort of thing, but like one, that's expensive, and two, you know, there's concrete powder, which definitely has texture, but then you have to worry about it falling, and anytime water touches it, I don't know if rain affects it, if I'm honest. That would be something to test, but I'm also now curious if dripstone affects it or not. I'm able to build. Let me put that there, and then we get a water bucket, and then that drips. Does that affect that? I don't know. We'll leave that there because I'm curious. Ooh. Don't look at my inventory. Don't look at my inventory. Don't worry about the large amount of heads in my inventory. Don't worry about it. And then this is, listen, this is a problem that I feel. I feel like this, no, it looks lighter in my inventory. This looks lighter to me than this. No. Or like more pigmented red, right? I don't know. I feel like when they gave us mangrove, it looked a lot more red than it does now. That could just be a me thing. There's bricks, which I don't think logically would work. There's a netherrack, which is very textured, and I don't like it. Maybe like granite. No. I hate granite so much. Ooh. Redstone blocks with their weird ass textures. Yes, what a train. No. Yeah. And then copper. We need more. This isn't it, because that's gonna die, and I don't want to go. Like, you see, and I don't even know how to. I don't know the coral thing. I wasn't really around for that. This is off. Yeah, this is also too heavily textured and a bit. Again, I watched Anastasia last night, so like, it looks evil to me. And then the mushroom looks like a mushroom. It looks like, you know, mold, fungus, that sort of thing. Yeah. Not seeing many options other than winging it, if I'm honest. I like how in redstone blocks there's only one shelf, and it's the oak one. I think that's a bit interesting. And the same with the fence and the trapdoor and the door and the boats. Oh no, there's well, I guess because it's a raft, which is still weird to me. I still don't think I've ever ridden in a raft in this game. I think bamboo wood is ugly, and you can fight me on it. Yeah. No, not touching that. Never, 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 never. Eggs. I'm genuinely looking anywhere and everywhere. 20 eggs. No, can't build out of them, can you? Creaking heart. Hate that. Well, this seems to be kind of our best option. Maybe. No, they're too drastic of a difference. Okay. Well, and I don't think this works. But it was interesting to see. Also, there's a cauldron there. Cauldron needs work. Like, why does it look like that? Where everything else is like the block? Why do cauldrons look like that? Hold on. Like, why? Why do they look so different? Oops. There. That'll slowly fill. I don't know if it's a difference if they're closer. Don't know. We'll leave it, and we'll come back to it. Because I'm curious. Anyway. Righty-ho. So maybe... Let's see if this can help. No. No, it just goes from red terracotta, red wool to concrete. Okay. Yeah, okay. That doesn't... Yeah, okay. We want red. You know, red. The reddest of red. That's a bit too red, I think. I would say it's darker red. Maybe around there. Yeah, the concrete. Okay. Then some... Yeah, I'll take the mangrove then. I don't want that one. Okay. This... I could just like... Oh, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway. Okay. So, looking at the image, which my iPad keeps falling asleep. It is a much, like, darker... We're just gonna build it on the ground. Okay, we can move it up afterwards. We do want them to be kind of big, though. That's why I made the tracks so large. Because I'm gonna be living in these. So I need room to move around for my chests, my storage system. My little son's gonna be in here. My big son will probably be outside. Aw, my big son could be the conductor. That's cute. Anyway, how large is this? 4, 5, 6. Okay, what are we at? We're at 4, 5, 6 at the very least. Maybe I've made the tracks too big. Because that is quite a big carriage. I want a couple of carriages, you know, just to really help with the train vibe. But I guess storage systems do typically need a lot of space. Okay. So we just, for now, rough draft, right? You know, I skipped my yap session at the start of this stream because I thought I could do it while building. Don't know about that one now. Don't know about that one now. Okay, that looks pretty good. Looks like a sleigh. Here we go. Just help with that. Put on some infinite reach, which is nice. How tall have we gone? I think about there. There we go. Okay, and then we'll boop. Clear that one. Welcome to the magical world of Axiom. It's lovely. Beep, beep, beep. I also have world edit, but I know I know basically 3 commands of world edit. because any world edit tutorial is like 40 minutes long and intimidating. So, we could put corners on this, realistically speaking. We're gonna make a box. Oops. I have a lot of windows. I'm gonna need to make this shorter or longer. Where are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 counting corners, I think. Okay. Oops. Do not move. Or can I? No, hold it, just move. Okay. Here, to here, extend to here. And we'll move that way. One more. Right? Confirm. We'll fix this up. It'll be fine. Not a good deal. Room for the windows. We gotta be realistic here, because we're gonna be using this space. Decided to make them too wide, which might not have been necessary. Which means the moving of it might not have been necessary. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Do that. Maybe, actually. Or we could do that. Hold on. That. Have it like that. No, I think I like that. Okay. Getting dork. Command block, do your thing. Thank you. Okay, and then it goes. We'll transition this better, but is more like this. Just do this real quick. Again, Axiom's a beautiful thing if you're a builder. Look at that. I've just made that great use terracotta. The terracotta? Yeah. Okay. Reach, thank you. Oops. That's the one problem about reaching. Is that you place blocks places you don't want to place blocks. Okay. We're just gonna get the basics done. That's the same. Yeah. I don't know why it feels wrong. Okay, well, it'll be less intense, maybe. Might have to change the red concrete just because it is so intense. My mouse moved weirdly then. Okay. So anyway, chat, how are we doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Let me give some context as to what happened yesterday. Cause yeah, basically I was up all night, Monday night, and yeah, I don't hate that. We should probably raise it up though, just because it is harder to see with it on the ground? Question mark. And then it goes kind of ashy gray on the for the roof. obviously it starts to like curve and stuff. So I never slept Monday night. I was up all day, all night. And then I had to go to a couple of stores. So, oops, when did I do that? Oopsie. So I just like stayed up, went to a couple of stores, and I didn't get home till around 1 or something in the afternoon. I wish you could make everything into like stairs and slabs and stuff. I know that would make a mess of like the creative inventory, but bro, come on, we need that. We kind of need it. Because why don't we have stairs that match this? I mean, I guess tough. But I think that's why they added tough, was because it can be... It is such a big color theory thing, where you could put it with so many different blocks, and it would work for you. Anyway. How's that look? No, I think I need to get rid of that one. Because I need it to be more intense rounding. You know? So, more like a carriage type of... Yeah, like a carriage, because it is a carriage. It's a train carriage. Anyway. So... What level with this? Oopsie. So, I got home in the afternoon, in the early afternoon, and was exhausted. So I was like, no, there's no way, I'm going to bed. There's no way that I can do this, I'm gonna go to bed. And I wanted to get as much sleep as I could, because I haven't been sleeping well lately. I'm not loving this. I think it's too light. I think this is too light. Maybe we do the gray? Maybe? Maybe? Where's the... Yes. This is so much easier. And, slash replace... What is it? Cyan? Is it terracotta? Oh fuck, hold on. Cyan to gray, okay. Replace cyan terracotta with gray. Is it an A? Which gray do you use? EY? No, AY. Yes. Gray terracotta. Nope. That is incorrect. I want a gray concrete. Okay. Apparently this is gray terracotta, because that is the color of which is gray, yes. Totally. Ignore him. Concrete. No, not the powder. Don't do the powder. Thank you. I would like a free inventory spot now. We need to texture it for jerseys. Because this is very abrupt. Maybe we change this bit. Because it's too much. Maybe we change it to like the mangrove. I think could be nice. You know? It really does make it look metallic. I can't. I can get this lined up so where it's easier to see it without seeing the bright fucking red. I don't know. Maybe we switch them? I don't know. No, that's a no. That's a no. Okay. Huh. Right. What could we use? Like, why does it look way less textured in your hand than when you put it down? Like, this looks so textured. Well, it looks really textured against the flat stuff, I guess. Shit. I'm not going to be happy with this, am I? Okay. Well, that's fun. I have to remind myself, we're not going for the Jacobite. It's just the inspo. But I feel like most, like, you want that, like, sort of like trademark red carriage, right? Ugh. Anyway. So, yeah, went to sleep. Woke up for my alarm at like 9:15 for my meds. Did my meds, and then, I was hungry, right? No, okay. I think that works in, what do you call it? What do you call it? Bedrock, that's the name. Okay. So I woke up for my alarm, did my meds, and I was trying to figure out what I was gonna have for dinner. And I remembered it was Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, and then I wanted tacos. And my mom was already in bed with Loki, which meant, hey, I could maybe get this delivered and not have to go out and, you know, deal with that. And I was going to do that, you know, just like have it be delivered. But it was like a $10 delivery fee, and I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that for tacos. I'm not doing that for tacos, you crazy? No way. And then it was like, oh, well, you could use skip the dishes. Why is there you could use skip the dishes in Uber Eats, and we've never used those before. We don't really eat out much, let alone get anything delivered. But my mom had been given a skip the dishes gift card before winter break from one of her like students. And she had said that me and my grandma could use it, mainly me because I'm the only one who could figure it out, sort of thing. And so I went looking for the card, couldn't find it. It's in my mom's room, and I was like, yeah, well, I wasn't gonna go and wake you up to get it, so when realistically probably should have, based on how it went, because I placed the order so that I could just go and pick it up and leave. And I went, picked up the tacos, parked right in front of the door, and mind you, at this time, 10:30 at night, right? And so I was surprised that they were even open, and I found out that they closed at 4 in the morning, and I was like, see, they know that the people who do the drugs get the munchies and they want tacos. And while I am not one of those people, I just have a horrible sleep schedule and want tacos. So I went and I parked in front of the door, went in, grabbed my tacos, and I had gotten some for myself and some for my grandma. Because my grandma's like me, she doesn't sleep much, so she's always up around the same time as I am. So I pick them up, I get back in my car, and when I don't remember exactly when it was, but I'm pretty sure it was when I was walking in to the place where my brain was like, it's not gonna start. My car is not gonna start. It's not gonna start when I get back in it to go home. And I pushed it away, and I was like, don't think like that, you know, like, it's just my anxiety, because I had been having bad anxiety. And fuck, I wasn't putting it out there. My intuition just picked up on it. because I get my tacos, I go out to my car, I pop them on the seat, right? I buckle up, put the key in, turn her over. Don't do this to me. Don't do. Fuck sake. Give it a minute. Give it a couple of minutes, right? Mind you, it wasn't that cold yesterday. It was actually quite nice. So I waited a couple minutes, and I was like, okay, we'll try this again. And mind you, I'm parked right in front of the fucking door. There are 3 people in this place. There's the worker, and then 2 people on their own sat at separate tables facing out the window. And I'm just sat there in my car right in front of the fucking door just going, and every time you turn it over, the lights come on, and I'm like, I'm an asshole. I'm like, son of a bitch. Of course, this is my luck. I knew this was gonna happen. I was so upset. And so I was like, fine. Like, there's no way out of this. Like, it's not starting. There's only, like, one answer. So I pick up my phone, and I call my grandma. Because, again, I know she's awake, and it's ringing. And she's old, so I know that it's gonna take a while for her to answer. She finally answers, and she goes, yeah, and I went, I'm stuck. I'm not moving, like, it's not turning over. And she's like, do you want me to go wake up your mom and have her come get you? And I was like, it's 10:30 at night. I have no other options. Like, I don't see another way out of this. So she's like, okay, I'll go wake her. And I'm like, okay. Hang up, give it a couple minutes. I start texting Night Rev, and I'm like, I hate my life. Why does this have to happen to me every fucking time? I knew this shit was gonna happen, all because I just wanted to get some tacos at 10:30. And I was like, man, this sucks. Stupid car, man. It's like I have maybe one qualm with the car that I drive, and that's it. And it's just that it's bad on gas, right? Like, I can deal with the fact that it's a 2009, doesn't have, like, heated seats or anything like that. The heating is basically fucking croaked on it this year, which is horrible for how cold it's been. And, like, it is what it is, right? Like, it's the hand I've been dealt, and I've been dealing with it, right? But this, it's just like, why do you hate me? What have I done to make you hate me? So I'm sat there, and I'm gutted. And I'm sat there, and I'm like, well, I'm here, I've got my tacos, what's the point of just sitting here? So I start eating my tacos. Like, sadly eating my tacos while sat in front of the door of the establishment. Because, you know, any other reasonable person would have gone inside, you know, stayed warm, whatever. Not me. No, I've got anxiety, and I didn't want human interaction, and I was worried I was gonna get it if I opened that fucking car door. So I just stayed put in my seat, car off, my phone in my lap, texting Night Rav and playing music, while I just slowly ate my tacos as they were proceeding to get cold. And it was just like, man, this sucks. And like, my mom's gonna be pissed because she has to wake up at like 5 a.m. and it's 10:30, like, to like 10:40 at this point. And I was like, fuck, she's gonna be pissed at me. This sucks. And I'm sat, and I have my mom's location pulled up, and I'm just watching the little blue dot go down every street as she gets closer and closer, and I'm like, yes, mother, come save your idiotic son who decided to go on an excursion for tacos at 10:30 at night, and whose stupid car won't start. So annoying. So she pulls up. I'm sorry, my keys feel gross. She pulls up, and I'm looking at her, and I'm worried. I'm expecting her to be upset. I'm expecting her to be exhausted and tired. She wasn't. She was in a good mood, and I was like, I was not expecting this. Cool. She comes over, right? She pulls in next to me. She comes around. She opens my door, and she's like, okay, try turning it over, right? So then I tried turning it over, and I was just gonna hold it until she said to stop. So I was holding it, and I looked at her. And then, just when it sounded like it was about to die, whoom, came to life, and my eyes fucking shot open. It was like a miracle had just happened in front of my eyes. And I was like, Mom has the magic touch. And I thought for sure that was when she was gonna be mad. She wasn't. She was like, okay, there you go. I'll follow you home. And I was like, okay. She gets back at her truck. We leave. We come home. And also, while we were on our way home, we were coming up the road, and you have to go really slow on our street. One, because the entire road is ice. And two, because people park illegally on our street. And also because of bunnies. There are so many bunnies in our neighborhood, and they are idiots. Okay? Their natural instinct to serpentine, good. You want to know what's not good? When you're still serpentining in front, like you go from the side of the road where you are not in harm's way, serpentining into the road because of the big car. Like, yes, big car not going at you. You decide, I'm gonna make that thing go at me, and I'm still serpentine. So we were coming up the road, and this was like, it was late, it was dark, and I could see the bunnies, and so I'm like slowing down, and I'm keeping an eye on them, and I'm like, don't you fuckers dare. Don't you fucking dare. They didn't, luckily, but obviously I had to go slow anyway. Whoa. Directional block flip. Anyway, so get past the bunnies, and my mom, we put LED headlights in her truck, and sometimes with the heat of the engine they like turn off. And so we were coming up the street in the dark, middle of the night, and I know it's my mom following me, right? I'm aware of this. I've been watching her follow me the whole time. I know it's her. But as we're coming up our street, her lights turn off in my rear view, and I'm like, nah, that's creepy. That's creepy. And then they flick back on, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Get around the corner. I'm starting to pull in the driveway, and her lights go off again. I'm like, Ma, that's real creepy. That's unsettling. So then we get in the house, and Loki is nowhere to be seen. We're like, where is he? And my grandma's like, must still be downstairs in bed. Decided, fuck you, I'm gonna stay here. And my mom was like, yeah, you know, like, my truck keys are there. And I was like, I thought about taking your truck. I thought about taking my mom's truck. I did. But I thought she would be mad, so I didn't. I thought that she would be upset for, one, her truck smelling like tacos in the morning, and also because she doesn't let people drive her truck. Out of everyone in my family, I am like the one person she lets drive her truck, right? Sorry, I forget that that's a thing, and then I do it by accident, and it's magic to me. But basically, out of my immediate family of me, my grandma, my brother, my sister, and myself, my brother and I are the only ones to have driven my mom's truck, as far as I can remember. And I'm the only person my mom trusts to drive her truck at all, basically. Anytime my brother's driven it, it's been short distances. And, like, my mom's been terrified every time. Whereas my mom will actively be like, okay, here are the keys, you're driving. I don't want to drive. And it's like, okay. So I've driven my mom's truck a lot. Obviously I'm still terrified because my mom loves that fucking thing. She loves her truck. And if something were to happen to it and it's my fault, I would be homeless. I would be homeless. I would be disowned. It would be not pretty. But yeah, so I was like, I was gonna take it, but then I thought you would be mad. I thought you would be upset by the taco smell, so I didn't. And yeah, so I have now been given the clear to use my mom's truck if it's there, basically. And she was like, and ironically, she was like, I know you like wandering, you can't go wandering with it. You can't go on drives with it unless, until it's got a full tank of gas or you're able to fill it. Because our truck does take a lot for gas. But it does much better than my car, so there's that. But, yeah. So, it was funny because last night when I was heading out to go pick up my tacos, I was like driving in the dark, and I was like, man, I forgot how kind of like comforting that was, because I used to go on drives at night to help regulate. Typically it was when I got in fights with people, and I got really frustrated and upset and couldn't really control it well. So I would go on drives, which a lot of people are like, don't do that. It's like, well, you know, I'm not doing it like, I'm not going out speeding drastically. It's literally just getting out of like the cage, you know, like letting the bird fly type of thing. Not that I'm, you know, I'm still safe. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not, you know, driving like an idiot. Trust me, I live in a place with a lot of dumb drivers. I know not to be one of them. Anyway. The more I look at this, the more it's growing on me. Minus, you know, the red. But I think we could leave that as the floor, because it does feel like the bright red floor. But this bit's gotta go, I think. This bit. Yeah, it's kind of growing. Again, we're gonna like texture and stuff, but I think for now. Okay. Alright. I'm starting to have this grow on me. Thank you. I don't know what we're gonna do about the bottom one yet. Don't ask me about that. I don't know. I mean, I think it would make sense to have this actually like come down and cover it, you know? Yeah. And then that would just be like in the track, right? So like we itch my nose. Get rid of these. I hate them so much. That'll do. We do. Yeah, maybe I need that. Thank you. Do that. I'm still learning this mod. I think that might have gone lower than I wanted it to. Alright. Yeah, that's taking the ground with it. Oh no! Cancel. No. Alas? That's weird. Whoa. What the heck? That was weird. Whoa, wait, what? No, oh shit. Undo! Wait, Z-zoom, what the fuck? I never use Z-zoom. I use C-zoom. Where's Z? I'm seeing a lot of things and I'm ignoring them. This one. Get rid of that one. Nope. There we go. Okay, first point. Second point. Then you middle mouse to select more. No. Because I apparently am scrolling. Consider me scrolling. Ow! free. Okay. How's that? I should do. I should work. Up. Up. Yes. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Move it this way for now. We clone this. Move it that way. Oh, I think we got this like perfect for the proportions actually. I'm actually kind of proud of that now, seeing it on there. I do want to clone it. And then boop. Boop. And that, hopefully should be good. That way, oh, just makes it easier to deal with it later. Alright. Finish. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Nice. Okay. No. I need to move this down more. Alright. Good. Well, we need to put, like, thingies. You know, that. I don't know. I'm trying to be. Right. I think that bit should be darker. I guess it depends on what we use on the train. Cool. I think it's just two. Maybe we just need to, you know, add some variant into it, but I don't think that's horrible. I don't think it's horrible. I think we might need to raise it. Well, probably be a little bit further above the ground. Where have I gotten that all? Yeah. Up. Up. Oh, I've missed some. Cancel. Is that now grabbing everything? Yes. Up. Yeah, I'll leave it there for now. Oh. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. How do you attach? That's what I don't know. Okay. No problemo. Give me a second. Look up more pictures. Okay, I think for an hour and me building on stream, we've done amazingly well. Need like an up close and personal picture. These people are in the way. How dare they be in the way of my viewpoint with their own photo? You know? Can I have pictures, please? Why don't they have a gallery? See, now I'm just looking into the train. I can hear the bees boozing. I just realized that I've been having the music play this whole time and I probably shouldn't have, but it's not a big deal. There's not much else to hear in the game, is there? Tap in the picture. Oh, back off. I don't know German. I know a very small amount of German. And by that I mean I basically don't know German. Yeah, this is much higher because there's a lot of like undercarriage stuff. There's a lot. Okay. This thing's gonna sit quite high. Okay. Picture? No. Okay, well I get to use a blurry photo. Lovely. It's not that the photo's blurry, it's that what I want to look at isn't in focus. Okay. Well, okay then. We need to basically we need to make some wheels. Some wheels that will go underneath here to make it chugga 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 chugga. Anyway. The autism is very much so real. Also, when I was waiting for stream, aka when I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I was streaming, I was pretending to be David Attenborough and I was watching bees. Anyway. True story. Okay, you know, having some correct stuff might reinforce deep sleep. What is this for? Like, who uses this? What is this meant to do? I don't understand. I've never seen anyone use that or talk about that block. I want to know how many people actually use it. Just say. Anywho's. I do want this to be quite dark, I think. Which is another reason why I think I like the tough better. Because I want the dark stuff, right? I want the dark stuff. Look, we could make tiny little wheels. You know what? That might not actually be bad. Oopsie. You know? do they sit on the track? I don't know what I'm doing. No. It's tiny. It's so tiny. Okay. Panic. Okay. Put that back. What if we do is 3? I'm just playing around at this point. Maybe if we added in that like other. Oops. Oh, that doesn't match. Okay. Are we using salt? Oh, I already have that, don't I? No. Get rid of the deep sight. No. Too squat. Don't want that. See, that's quite big though. Nick. Sure. The picture I'm using is not helpful at all, if I'm honest. How do carriages look? Bit too much, I think. Bit too on, not attached, you know? I don't know how the fuck to do this. It's not easy. Okay. Because I'm not a builder. There's also, ironically, a hermit who, do I have his head? I don't think I have a Scar head. Oh, I do. So Scar, good times with Scar on the internet. He's a very good builder, incredible builder. He built the train, and he used like crafters and stuff, and what are the other things? The grindstones. Where are they? Grindstones. Don't know. This one. Wow, he even used smokers, which is kind of crazy. He used smokers for these, because what he did was I don't know what way these face. Okay. So he had them. Oops, I've never used these before. He used them like this. Oh my god, he even used a grind, like he used a stone cutter in here. He put a stone cutter in, like, why do these plays so weird? Like that. That's so smart, because that brings in some animation into it. Oh my god, this man is smart. Fuck's sake. And then, I think, like, nope, that wasn't it. Oh. That's a weird design. Like, he did that kind of thing. And then he also did... Don't look at him. He also did, like, iron bars and stuff. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We'll re-grab some of this. Crafter, stonecutter, the grindstone, smoker, there was even, I don't know what the other, are they in here? No. Weird. Where are they? Here, iron bars. Used these as like a... He did a smoker facing this way. With grindstone there. Grindstone there. Holy shit, I think he put pressure plates on them. I think he put pressure plates. Can you make deep slate pressure plates? Or are they slabs? What is that? Mate, that looks like a fucking pressure plate. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can you make... Nah. 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 No. What the heck? You must have used slabs then. But I'm telling you, they look like... I think he used black stuff. What the heck, though? That legitimately... Not carpet, is it? Because why... How? That's crazy. Maybe I need to actually watch his videos on when he was making this. Because... It looks like carpet or pressure plates. Wow. Could it be? He might have done some mod magic stuff, like armor stands, which is why I have an inventory full of heads, because I was playing around with it myself. Anyway, but then he had like stairs and iron bars, which then like connected to the train. It doesn't look good here because I'm not a builder and I'm not doing it correctly, but like this is cool. And then there was, look at the slabs. I guess it doesn't matter. And he had like out like that, and then it went up and back down. Like so. And then there was another one of these. I think here. I think. Yeah. He did. He Nope. Okay. Ah. That's so annoying when you have to, like, shift click all the time. That's annoying. Ah. And there's another one there. Yeah, he did. There's a hole here. Hold on, let's just. Cover that so I don't have to deal with it. Go. So yeah, he did like that. On. Well, at least on his engine that he has, which is crazy. And then he even had. He used. I'm just showing because I don't have. I'm not pulling it up on the. It's not showing on any stream. But he did. He had them like connect and stuff. On here with these fence gates. So there's so much depth and like texture and everything. That's what I was saying. Oops. I have infinite reach on. I didn't realize. No. There you go. Let's turn that off. He, like, that's great. I think he probably had more room between them. I think he had actually 4. Maybe he did have 3. You know, he only had 3 spots. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, the back one looks bigger because he did more detailing above it and made that illusion. I don't know, I do have a slab. Okay. But he did this one. Wow, that's crazy. I'm just looking at all the detail and actually processing how he built that. You can look it up on the I'm literally looking at it on the Permacorrect Wiki fandom. It was from last season. Season 10. Anyway. So maybe we do something like that? Something like that. I'm not that talented. Anyway. But yeah, definitely gonna be. Man, that's so crazy. I don't think I would ever think to use that. Especially because I don't know redstone, so I forget that these things exist. Yeah. Oh my god, no. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think this looks nice. I think this is nice. I mean, you can see the bottom. Ignore the bottom. Don't need to worry about the bottom. Hit the wrong button. There we go. Okay. This has grown on me. It has. I still want to do a bit more with it because it is very flat. You know what I haven't played with at all and genuinely didn't even know was really in the game? I knew they added it, but I didn't know it beforehand. Where would they be? I don't know. Ingredients? Huh. Apparently you can put this on like any. Ooh. Does it have any varying texture? No, that's upsetting. That's upsetting. Maybe we play around with that. But I feel like this could be good for like, because this kind of looks like embers, right? So like, I wonder if you could put this on a campfire. If you could. Oh, you can't. That's so upsetting. No. Oops. Sorry, I'm kind of just like intrigued by this now. I've never... Like, look at that. That looks like you still have embers in the coal, right? What does it look like on snow? Oh, this is fallen snow still. Ugh. That looks magical, honestly. Looks pretty magical. If we just blot this around a little. Oh, I kind of like it on the tree, though. That was kind of cool. Oops. This looks kind of magical. I don't know why, but my brain likes this. My brain, it's like candy or something, like ice cream. Anyway, can we see it through the windows? Yeah, we can. Look at that. That's crazy. Anyway, sorry. It's like if like the train is pulling on the brakes and it's like, oh look, the sparks flying. Look at the sparks flying. See, this is why I need some variants, because like you can easily see the pattern in it. Need more variants of it. I could work on that. I could do that. I could do that. See, like this was my makeshift engine, right? It's just like no, just do it. Now I'm on fire. Right? It's like, whoa. Look at that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm on fire. Ah! 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 Sorry. But like, I think that's cool. I'm probably the only one that thinks that, so like that's fine. See, and then like we put out the fire, but there's still like it's still super hot in here because it was on fire. See, again, it's too repetitive. Like, you look at that and it's like, yep, that's the exact same texture over and over and over and over. Need variants in that. I mean, I think I like the resin. I didn't think I did, and now that I played with it, I think I do. Anyway, also, I learned recently, after being in the end for hours, that you can make end rods. I didn't know you could craft those. You can craft them. I didn't know that. You can craft them. Yeah, I like that. Because this makes it pop a lot more. I'm pretty happy with this. It's not, I mean, it is like baby's first day in Minecraft type of thing, but like, you know, I'm okay with that. And then we would have door, right? Door into the different compartments, right? There goes the sun. Here comes the sun. And then we'd have another compartment, and we would just hop into that one. I think it would be cool. I think this is possible, and like, typically they are metal doors, right? So we could be kind of boring and just use like iron, or we could be a little more fun and use the copper. They're waxed options, yeah. Use like the grates and stuff. I haven't really played around with this, if I'm honest. Oh. I guess it doesn't help that we like... I didn't really inset or outset, I don't remember. Final place? There we go. Weird. Wouldn't let me place them. And then... It would be so much better if it was an odd number, but... Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Thank you. Maybe not the greats then, but... You know, like... The copper kind of blends in with that. Maybe if we get like the weathered one? Nope. Bottom. This one? It's kind of got more... Would... God, that's ugly. Jungle used to be my favorite wood before they did their big retexture stuff. I used to be a big birch fan, I used to be a big jungle fan. Not anymore. Not anymore. It's like if we do iron, iron is one of those where it's like cool and all, but you can't actually open it unless you have like a redstone thing. You know? I mean, I can do this because of the thing, right? But if I were in survival, can't, won't let me. But I can do that because of my magical powers. And then could even do that. That was open. I guess closed, but that, no, I hate that. Too bright, too white, too no. We need darker, which we don't really have that option. Why aren't all the doors in here? Stupid door. The oxidized is an option. You know, oops. Maybe. Again, I wish it wasn't a double, but... I don't know. We're not really gonna be seeing these much. Well, we will, but like when you're looking at the train itself, you won't. So I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll have to figure that out at some point. But do we think we try and figure out a way to texture this? I think. Got that. we could use some mud. That's not. It's not good. Oof, that is. Alright. Train compartment. I don't know. I don't know about that one. What about some tough? What if we threw some tough in there? Yum. Toughy. Polish tough. Oh, that's too bright. That is too bright. That is too bright. Okay. What if we did that? Not getting much. Okay. The heck is that? The jigsaw block, which is impossible to get. Right. Okay. Thinking. Difficult. There are other options. Wall. Ready. Wow, look at the view. Wow, look at the village. Village still... It's still wanky. Wanky? It's still wonky. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Wasabi? I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. It might grow on me. I mean, looking at that, that is very... Like, that is very much so. Those are 3 blocks. Right? Well, 4. But... Whereas this, it does feel a little less intense. How about this one? Stripped mangrove, which, no, we're already using that one. We could use some powder? Full concrete. That's a big difference. I don't know about that one. Okay. What about that one? What about that? Try some netherrack. Okay. I don't want too much though of the wood planks, just because it is quite a drastic change in texture that I don't know if I really want. I don't think that's too bad. I think the netherrack would be too much. Yeah, I think it's too crumbly for my liking. But I think the planks is okay for just to add that little bit of variant without being horrible and like destroying kind of the thought to it. I think is not too bad. What about like red sand? What about that? No, red sand is very much so orange. Right. That's sad, isn't it? Not great. We try a pink terracotta? Nope. No, we cannot. Okay. Okay. Did I try throwing some cyan in here? I think it's too bright. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to do with this bit. I really, really don't. Oops. I do love seeing little embers in there. I think I want a little ember heavy, but seeing little dots in it, I love that. Especially because, like, zoomed out, you don't see it on this block, but zooming in, you can see it. And then a bit interesting. Anywho. Yeah. Otherwise, I am pretty happy with this carriage at the minute. Pretty happy with that. Running out of my inventory options. Yeah. Whoa, that was weird. It feels like it's tilted. Like this side is closer than that side. Weird illusion. Fun. Okay. People who are builders would have this done already. It would also look nicer and be a full train. We don't have that. Anyway. I think this is nice. I'm pretty proud of this. You know, and I do... Ooh, I have an idea. We get some shelves. Right. Oh, I still have replace on. Whoops. You do that, and I don't know how we're gonna do that, but right. Hear me out. Hear me out. Ooh. That, my friends, might be something. Maybe more we do them on the bottom. Get out of here. This is just updating the block state, that's it. Because they technically don't have an actual redstone. What do you call it? Charge. Whatever. Oh. There we go. What do we think about that? Kind of like a skirt kind of thing? Train. Okay, well, it wouldn't be that high, but train. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. I think that's definitely something we could work with. Is using some of these. I put that on there. Give me. Oops. Did I do that somewhere else? Thought I did. So how could we do that in a real world? Is it if we do that, right? How do you get that to keep that? Hey. Gonna have to look into that one, I think. Because I don't want them to look... I want them to look like this the whole time, but without putting... Like, I have no spot for a redstone thing, you know? So I don't know how to do that. Which is a bit annoying from a building standpoint. I don't know how to do that, except for... like using Axiom and that sort of thing, or like debug stick, because I'm sure debug stick would do this as well. Yeah, I quite like that. I'm quite happy with that. All right, cool. Also thinking maybe pull my characters. And obviously we would have some glaze. Some glaze. You know, maybe some like gray. Some white. Fucking need that. Right, throw in some of that in here. Yeah, I think that would be. Oh, it's because those windows are open. I see. Oh, like, yeah. Be kind of grayed a bit from travels, right? You wouldn't really have nice clear windows, which is fine. Right? Listen, the other thing I was thinking was I'm gonna get very annoyed by dealing with these. Was maybe putting them like that to try and give it more of like a border with the roof. No, it looks like fringes, and I don't like that. Looks like tassels. At least they get the hitboxes, right? I like these better here. And I think we could even, technically speaking, like put things... Why does it keep doing that? Give me my... Give! How do I get that back? Fucking shelf. Let's get rid of this clear one. Gray, white, light gray. I guess... Would it make more sense for the top bit to be cleaner? Yes, it would. Yes, it would, but I want to be able to see. It makes more sense for this to be the darker side. The darker bit. It's fine. I don't know about that one. Oops. Okay. Okay, so these ones, the shelves, are on the bottom layer of the windows. Okay. And this one, they're below. I can't tell. I think I might like this side better. Just because it's continuous and it's not, like, choppy. I don't know. What kind of shelves do we have? Maybe we do a pop and we have them be... This is very annoying. Having to fucking reset these. I think that's too bright. I don't know. Ah, interesting. That's new. But I think maybe sticking to these. Like I'm doing a replace. It keeps the state. That's amazing. Well, now I'm actually more willing to try other things. I don't think I'll like the bamboo. I think it's too... Yeah. It doesn't have the right tone to it. And that's too dark. Curious to try the pale, if I'm honest. It's so white, though. It's so bright. No, it's too bright. Too bright. Plain. Plain? Pain. I think this is too... And... it's too like peachy. That was satisfying. See, that's not horrible. I just don't think it matches well. No. Oh, with this. No. What the fuck? Why are you picking your own shelf? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Man. I don't think this is gonna work the way I wanted it to. Okay, and then if I just go and lock these. I mean, it kind of looks like little string lights, if I'm honest, which maybe that's a way people do string lights in the future. I don't know. But it's not what I want. I mean, I don't think there's a better way I could do that. I'm trying to have it look like gold inlaid lines. I think I just thought of a way to do that. It's still not the way I wanted it to be, which is sad. But I think what we would do is these. Oh, fuck's sake. Right. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm a train thief. Yay. Okay. Let's do that. This is super fun. Super. Oh fuck. Ah. Yeah. Oh, fuck. There. And then we would get yellow dye and maybe glow ink sac and I guess just no. How do you get them to be smooth lines? Think. I don't know. I guess we'll do that. Give it a go. Alright, and then we'll do that. Oh, the text doesn't load. Unless you're like the text will load. But like the ah. That's so upsetting. Okay, well, what's a way? I feel like there is a way, and I'm being an idiot. Cause like, you could use pressure plates, but those don't float. And can you place them on string? No. Okay. There's carpet, which you can place on string. But then you have a fucking block sitting out, which isn't ideal. But like, you know, you could do that, and then like that. And then you'd have your gold line, right? But it doesn't sit how you want it. Invisible item frames? Or item frames? Item frames? Maybe even the glow ones? I don't know if you can have the glow ones be invisible. Again, this would be using like moddy stuff. I think you can technically get a texture pack that just removes item frames. What am I looking for? You. It's like, I don't even know if I can, hold on. God, those are so thin though. Are the pressure plates any better? No. They are quite the same thing. Okay, well there goes that idea. Arrgh. Huh. This would be absurd, wouldn't it? Yep. Yes, it would. Undo. Undo. No. The redo. Redo. Fuck. Help. 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 Yeah. Fuck. What's the undo button? How undo? Undo. I think I fucked it, haven't I? What's the other axiom button? Shit. Is this not the button? Is it this one? I don't know what that one was. There we go. Redo. Oh, well, I just moved it back up. Shit. Well, okay. I'll have to go back to the VOD for that. And all the fucking... Fuck! This is why you don't undo and think things are gonna work the way you want them to work. My windows are gone! It's bad that I only realized that as I was flying through them. Oh, fuck, I'm bad at this. I'm not very Peter Pan-esque, am I? Oh, that was satisfying. Okay. Anyway. I think I did prefer them on the bottom layer, if I'm honest. Okay, I gotta get ready to clock in. Have a good night, Munch. Thanks, Shane. I'm gonna be ending here soon anyway. Remake my train. Stupid thing. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck with work. Have fun. Well, you know. It's work, but good luck. God, now all my variants are gone. Now it's hard to tell if I like anything. What was that? Oh, there was a wandering trader. That's a horse. I thought it was a goat. Anyway. Pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with it. Ugh, okay. Well, I'm gonna keep working on this off stream and try and figure it out. Hopefully we don't have to call the cops again tonight like we did yesterday. You've been calling the cops like crazy. Hope everything's okay and you are safe. We're gonna snooze the ads. Anyway. Also ignore the candles that are the burnt out ones. I moved them because I need to get rid of them. Anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to playing around with the train, trying to figure that out. Probably watch some Scar videos to try and see if he explains anything, any of his thinking and that sort of thing. Yeah. I think that's about everything. Yeah, let me know what you want to see, because again, I'm cool playing Phasmo, it's just that we've been playing a lot of it lately, because we're waiting on the repo update, no idea when that's coming out. Stardew, I'm not entirely sure where to go with that right now. And I haven't played The Sims in a while, because of the whole EA being bought out thing. Again, I haven't really supported that, even before it was bought out. If you know, you know. We've talked about it, yar har, yo ho. Anyway. But yeah. Anywho's. I think that's everything. I think so. Make sure you join the Discord if you're not there already. You can meet some really cool people. You know, some cool streamers, and just cool people in general. And also you can let me know if you have any ideas for stream, for games, anything at all. I'm always open to suggestions. And if you have any ideas, I'm open. My ears are here to listen. Yeah, I think that's everything. Check out the YouTube. All the VODs and stuff end up over there. I'm a little behind on editing, so I should probably do that before I continue with the train building. And yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I hope you all have a good one, and I hope to see you all here next time. Bye-bye.